The Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, Samuel Abdullahi Jinapo, has emphasized that the lease agreement for lithium mining at Eboya in the central region secures Ghana the most royalties in the country's minerals exploration history. There are more details in the following report.
The sector minister, Jinapo, highlighted that the lithium mining lease at Eboya in the central region ensures Ghana has the highest royalty in its mineral exploration history. Despite concerns, he emphasized the favorable terms given DV Barry's substantial investment of $50 million in prospecting.
It is the first time in the history of our country that we have successfully negotiated for 10% royalties for any mineral, which is one of the highest for exploitation of any mineral across the globe. We have already secured a 19% state participation in this mining company, 19%, with a requirement to scale it up to a minimum of 30% Ghanaian participation through listing on the Ghana Stock Exchange for shares to be made available to Ghanaians and Ghanaian entities. What this simply will mean is that when it is all over, Barari DV Limited, the holder of this mineral right of lithium, Ghanaian and state participation will be 30%. Foreign participation will be a maximum of 70%.
The minister assured that transparency has been given priority in all aspects of mining the country's green mineral, and the policy framework prevents any wrongdoing.
Everything we have done in respect of this transaction and all the measures we have put in place in respect of this particular transaction will mean that Ghana's lithium resources will not be exported in their raw state. That is why the mining lease includes provisions for the establishment of a refinery and the provision of the use of other linkages to support local industries in Ghana. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, in everything we have done with this mining lease, in all humility and modesty, the interest of the Ghanaian people has been paramount.
While expressing concern about reactions and allegations by former Chief Justice Sophia Akufo, the minister affirmed that the executed policy framework ensures ethical practices.
I have not heard anything in particular that the former Chief Justice is put on the table. I mean, to say, for example, that 10% royalty is not good. You should have gotten 15%, or that you negotiated for a community development fund. You should have done something else, or that this particular jurisdiction did it that way, so you should go on that route.
During the presentation, Martin Isi, the CEO of the Minerals Commission, highlighted the community directly affected by lithium mining is entitled to 1% for community development, estimating around $6 million annually for the district.
Fortunately, we have drafted a regulation to make community development agreement compulsory. Yes, we are the only country that have not done that. And the sad aspect is that you go to Tanzania, it is 1% CDA compulsory. Gita Mines pays it, that is Angogo Ashanti. But here, it is voluntary. So that is it. And I did my calculation, the minimum, you are talking about $6 million. Yes. Minimum, the minimum price, the one we use for the model. I'm not talking about the kind price. 1587, the one that I was using in the feasibility. You're talking about $6 million. I asked the MC of Infantima, he says his common fund is $100,000, 1.2 million, which is his biggest source of revenue. So you can see this is really a game changer. That is it. So Eboya has opened the doors for us to change everything about community development funding.
Meanwhile, John Jinapo has been reacting to this lease agreement.
I want to make it loud and clear and succinct and explicit that the agreement between the government of Ghana and Barari DV should be laid before Parliament without delay. And let me assure the people of Ghana that the minority would not let you down. We would scrutinize the agreement. We would not allow this agreement to be rushed through. We would seek the guidance, the involvement of civil society. We will speak to important personalities, including former Chief Justice Justice Sofai Akufu, who has been vocal on this lithium agreement. The new order is lithium. Lithium is more profitable than gold. Lithium is more profitable than diamond. And the world order is moving to this green mineral. And so the minority would insist that Ghana benefits from this resource, and that the terms and agreements, if they are not in the interest of Ghana, the minority would kick against that.